Hi, I'm Paul and I wrote The Getaway.
Can you tell us a little bit about the process of writing a play?
Well, I originally wrote The Getaway as part of a class I took at Liedvogel University, which was taught by Kirsten Hattel. It was called Writing for the Stage. So we thought about a lot about different approaches to playwriting. We looked at a lot of plays other people had written and thought of the way they might have gone about it. And so when it came to writing a play for that class, I obviously needed to get a good grade. So I tried to kind of come up with an interesting idea. And I think I really just combined different ideas I've had in the past in The Getaway. Like I studied history and English, so in history especially it's a lot about memory and how far we can trust memory, because we look at a lot of sources and ask ourselves what were people really trying to achieve in the way they frame a certain event or a certain story. So I think that's something that definitely played to The Getaway as well. And yeah, and then once I actually started writing, it actually happened fairly fluently, fairly quickly, which to me is always a good sign that a story might actually be interesting if you feel like that the characters you write actually have a voice of their own. They kind of, it's basically just telling you what to write. And so for me, The Getaway was a really fun play to write, even though it might not be a fun story. But yeah, that's kind of how the writing process went for me.
Thank you. So your play was selected as the best play from the Heidelberg students from the class you were talking about. But at that point, your role ended and you handed the play over for someone else to direct and other people to act in. How is that?
Well, first of all, I have to say there were lots of other excellent plays. So I was really surprised to have The Getaway chosen, but I'm really glad that I got the opportunity, especially because yeah, it allowed me to see what I really think is special about theatre, because you can write something and then you hand it off to someone else and they might have completely different ideas about the play. They might not have the same ideas you had when you wrote it. So you have something and they take it and might turn it to something completely different. They basically add another layer to it. And I know there are people who don't like their writings being tempered with, but I think that's actually what makes theatre really special, that so many different ideas, different minds kind of come together and turn it into something new, basically. The director, the actors. So I thought it was really exciting, and I think the final product speaks for itself.
What do you think about having your play that you wrote at an international short play festival?
Oh, well, that makes it sound really grand, but I think it's really exciting because, yeah, really all the people coming together from all over the world, different creative minds, kind of exchanging thoughts. Yeah, it's exciting. It's also a bit scary, but I think it's a very valuable opportunity, and I'm glad that we got to come here and see what others have in store.
Are you working on any new plays?
Yes.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about them?
I've got one that's fairly far advanced, which is completely different than The Getaway. I feel like The Getaway is more like a concept play because it kind of explores the introspect of a single person, their mind. I've got another one which is trying to tell like a broader story, and the working title is To Wither the Flowers, so I'm excited to see where that will go.
Oh, we look forward to seeing it. You're in New Zealand. What's most exciting to you about being here?
The landscape. It's quite nice. No, I think I'm really most excited for the festival. Just as I said, the creative exchange is something I'm really looking forward to. Not just other people from other countries, but also some really fantastic and successful playwrights and dramaturgs that have come here and kind of get an opportunity and a chance to talk to them and hear some of their thoughts. It's really exciting to me. But yeah, the landscape as well.
Thank you very much, Paul, for joining me.